Now let's get into the lesson. Friends, what's animal adaptation? Do you know? Yes. An adaptation is a special skill which helps an animal to survive and do everything it needs to do. Adaptation could be physical changes to the animal's body or behavioral changes in how an individual animal or a society do things their daily life. Friends, for example, are we humans? We do many things like doing homeworks, playing, going to school. Same like that, animals do variety of things which they like to do and they need to do. So that is called animal adaptation. Friends, now let's learn what does the adaptation of a polar bear means. What is the adaptation of a polar bear? Friends, polar bears are well adapted for survival in the Arctic. Their adaptation include a white appearance as camouflage from prey on the snow and ice, thick layer of the fat and fur for insulation against the cold. Friends, do you know the polar bears lives in Antarctica and in places which is really very cold like Arctic and Antarctica. But friends, polar bear has the white fur same like snow. So if enemies come to attack them, they can easily camouflage and escape. Even friends, to keep the polar bear warm, it has thick fur and also it has an black fur under polar bear which keeps it warm. Okay friends, now let's learn about different places where animals adapted. Do you know there is an animal called wood frogs and they adapted in freezing their bodies. These wood frogs, when they freeze their bodies, they can adapt easily. And kangaroo, rats survive without drinking water. Means kangaroo and rats can even survive without drinking water. And even Antarctic fish have antifreeze proteins in their body or blood. Do you know friends, there are also some fishes in Antarctic which have anti-freezing proteins in their blood which helps them to adapt it. And even African bullfrogs create muscus homes to survive the dry season. And friends, now let's learn about in which NAD all regions where animals adapted. Yes friends, the climate around us keeps on changing in order to survive the changing climate. Animals are equipped with special features in help from in their adaptation. This is especially important in case of the animals. Even friends, this is especially important in the cases of animal living in extreme climatic conditions who have to protect themselves against the heat or cold. And friends, do you know what animals adapt in polar region? Yes, polar bears, narwhals, bowhead, whales, and other creatures are able to live and thrive in the harsh of climate in the Arctic because of their biological or behavior adaptation. Friends, like I told you before, polar bear can adapt in places like Antarctica and Arctic because their fur is thick, so it keeps them warm. Same like that, there are many animals which lives in Arctic and Antarctica, places like Arctic and Antarctica, which they can also keep them warm by their adaptations. And now let's learn what is the adaptation of animals in the forest. Animals who do not hibernate or migrate must have special adaptation to deal with higher exposure to predators in the winter. When leaves fall, there is less cover for animals in this biome to hide from predators. The black bear is an animal that is well adapted for the temperature deciduous forest biome. Friends, these animals do not hibernate or migrate, so they must have special adaptation to deal with their higher exposure of predators. For example, an animal which lives in forest like a black bear, this animal can well adapt for the temperature in the deciduous forest, which is called an biome. And now let's learn what is the adaptation of animals in the rainforest. Do you know, friends, many animals have adapted to the unique conditions of the tropical forest. The sloth uses camouflage and moves very slow to make it difficult for predators to spot. The spider monkey has long, strong limbs to help it to climb through the rainforest. Friends, due to the adaptation of rainforest, there are animals called sloth and spider monkey. For example, you take sloth. The sloth is really a lazy animal. When it sits in a place, it even feels very lazy to stand up. So it sits in the bushes and trees. So these bushes and trees hides this sloth because it's lazy, so it does not get up and stays like a statue. So the predators can't find the sloth easily, and it can easily camouflage like this, and it can escape from the predators. And even there is a monkey called spider monkey. It can easily jump from trees to trees, which is its main adaptation, and it can even also escape from the predators. So friends, in the entire world there are many animals and their adaptations. And friends, that's all today, and that's all about the lesson. Friends, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share and comment and subscribe. If you subscribe, don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you, friends, dudes and dudettes. Until let's see in the next video.